Mauro Foghieri was one of the expert investigators.
In my opinion, the crash was caused by the decision of Senna that something was strange in his driving wheel, because the driving wheel was moving too much.
Senna's Williams FW16 was carrying a miniature camera located here, just behind and to the left of the driver's head. It was able to see ahead of the car and some detail within it, notably this, a small bright yellow button mounted on the steering wheel. As the wheel turns, the button turns with it, allowing a computer to accurately plot every movement of the steering wheel. This button appeared to move in a very unexpected way, just as Senna lost control. On the approach to Tamburello, he turned to the left, aiming the car at the apex of the bend, taking the fastest line through the corner. This reconstruction shows the wheel moves quite significantly, not only about its center point as normal, but vertically as well. It was this movement that led to the theory that the steering column had broken.
So he realized that something strange was on, and so he decided to stop the car. If you are all in your driving in your car and you feel that your driving wheel is moving, what you believe that something is broken, and what you do, you stop the car. Of course, he was stopping a car from 320 kilometers per hour. That was a different question.
The steering column was made in the most part of 22mm steel tube, but had been modified at the driver's request to make it longer. An extra section of 18mm tube was grafted in and welded at both ends. In the wreckage of Senna's car, the column was found to have broken. In the wreckage of Senna's car, the column was found to have broken. But did it break causing the accident, or was it broken by the accident? The answer lay in the computer on board the Williams FW16.
Senna's car had power steering. Because it had power steering, one of the things that they were measuring on the car was the twisting force that he was applying to the steering column. Because they were measuring that at all times, right up to impact, you can look at the information off the car from the black box and see that up to the moment of impact it wasn't broken.
This is the data from the last 1.4 seconds before impact. The figures in green refer to the amount of twisting force that the column was experiencing. Had the column been broken, it would be impossible to apply a twisting force to it. So this final figure of -7.18 proves that the column was intact. So why did Senna's wheel appear to move up and down inside the car? Well, it was designed that way. This exclusive footage, seen here for the first time in public, shows the amount of vertical wheel movement available in an identical Williams Formula One car. The amount of effort required to deflect it this much is quite considerable, but remember, the driver is being subjected to G-forces in excess of 3 times the force of gravity, and with nothing save the wheel to take the weight of the driver's arms, the design allowed for this much movement.
Than the Williams stock, which of course gave you the vital lead.
As I said, that experience came from Ross Brawn in his sports car days when they were used to refueling, working out pit stop strategies with fuel, the weight penalty by carrying the extra fuel. So it all worked out very well. We were very fortunate to have Ross Brawn as technical director.
At the moment, running that brand new FW16 Williams with the Renault engine. And John, when we had a look at the rear suspension of the car.
Een snellere ronde over het circuit van Imola door Ayrton Senna.mp4 met de Rodmans Williams Renault. Goede prestatie dus van Senna, die het gat naar Schumacher vergroot met ruim een halve seconde nu. Senna heeft er nog geen genoeg van, want hij blijft nog vol doorgaan. Je weet natuurlijk nooit wat...
So if the steering column didn't break, what else could have caused Senna's accident?